So, hello everyone. So now we are going to discuss about the next topic, that is different examples, right? So different examples on regular expressions. In the previous session or previous video, we have seen what is mean by regular expression, regular set, right? So at the end of this video lecture, the students can able to write the regular expressions for the given language. So in the question, they used to ask the language. For that, you need to write the expression. And next, can write the regular expressions for the given finite automata. So in the question, sometimes they may ask the language or they may give the finite automata. For that, you need to write the regular expression. Right? So coming to the first one, write regular expression for the language accepting all combinations A, all combinations of A over the set A. See, uh, they have given the input set. They have given the input set. So in the input, what we have? So in the input, we have only one input symbol, that is A. So all combinations, that means we can consider 0-length string, 1-length string, 2-length string, and so on. So what will be the language? So language will become epsilon, A, AA, and so on. So what is the regular expression for this? So here you are including epsilon also. Epsilon include in the sense what I need to write? A star. So A star will be the regular expression for this question. See, R is equal to A star. Now, and coming to next problem or question, design the regular expression for the language containing all the strings containing any number of A's and any number of B's. Any number of A's and any number of B's. See here, or they didn't give R, right? So any number of A's and any number of B's. That means you can take any combination. That means A can be followed by B or B can be followed by A, right? So first I'll get epsilon, right? Any number. That means A, you can take only A, or you can take only B. You can take two A's, or you can take two B's, or you can take AB, or you can take BA, and any combination. See, they didn't mention A's followed by B's or B's followed by A's, right? And they mentioned and in the sense A's and B's. You can take any combination of A's and B's. So that means you can take A or B and any number, right? So A or B, any number, right? So you can take any number of A's or any number of B's. For example, if it is any number of A's followed by any number of B's, in the sense I should write star, right? That means A's followed by B's. But here in this set, we may contain B's followed by A's also, right? So that's why I cannot go with this. I cannot go with this, right? So you may go with this expression A or B, any number. That's why you're keeping whole star. See, the regular expression will be A plus B whole star, A's or B's whole star. The next question is construct regular expression for the language accepting all the strings which are ending with 00 over 0 comma 1. So ending with 00. So ending with 00. Before this 00, you may have anything. You can have 0 or 1 and any number. Previously we have seen, right? So here how we are getting A plus B whole star ma here. So A plus B whole star in the sense any combination of A's and B's. Any combination, A's followed by B's or B's followed by A's. That means, so ending should be 00, but before this you may have any number of zeros or any number of ones or any combination of zeros and ones. That means 0 plus 1 whole star followed by 0, 0. So this is the regular expression. And now, write the regular expression for the language accepting strings which are starting with 1 and ending with 0. Starting with 1, ending with 0. In between this, you may have anything. You may have anything, any number of zeros, any number of ones with any combination. So this will be the regular expression. See here, start with 1, ends with 0. In between this, you may have anything. Right? And now, if L is equal to the language starting and ending with A, and having any number of B's in between, any number of B's in the sense B star, right? I cannot take B plus mom. Why? Because they didn't mention minimum you should get 1 B, like that they didn't mention, right? Any number of B's in the sense I should go with B star only. So A, B star, A. So this will be the regular expression, starting with A, ending with A. In between this, you may have any number of B's. So these are very simple if you understand the language. The thing is, you need to understand the language. So next one is write a regular expression to denote the language L over A comma B comma C. We have three symbols here in which every string contains any number of A's, any number of A's, followed by any number of B's. That means A is followed by B's, followed by any number of C's. See, followed in the sense first you need to complete A's, then you need to go with B, then you need to go with C. After C, you should not take anything here, A's or B's, right? Any number of A's, any number of A's followed by any number of B's followed by any number of C's. So there's like the count is your wish, ma'am. So if you are taking two A's, it's not mandatory to take two B's, right? That is your wish. You can take any combination here. So the expression is A star, B star, C star. And the next one is write a regular expression to denote a language L which accept all the strings which begin or end with either 00 or 11. That means either 00 or 11 in the sense 00 or 11, right? 00 or 11. So it can start with this one or end with this one, or that means either. That means again you need to get plus. So you're going to write two expressions here. So the overall expression can be obtained by combining two expressions, or in the sense you need to use plus here. So in the one expression, you need to start your language with this. So starting will be 0011. In another language, ending will be 0011. Right? Now, it is starting. After this, you may have anything. It is ending. Or before this, you may have end. So this will be our language, our expression. See here. So starting with 0011, ending with 0011. This is R. Why? Because why you're taking R here? So in the question only they have mentioned R. Right? So you need to consider only one here. Right? Either this one or this one. It may start with that one or ends with that one. That's why you're combining two expressions here. Right? This is actually L1 plus L2, not L1 into L2, L1 plus L2. L1 or L2. You need to consider the L1 language or L2 language. Right. Next is write a regular expression to denote a language L over sigma star, where sigma is equal to A comma B, such that third character from the right end is always 1. So from right end, right end. So this is right? So from right end, the third character is always A. And this you can use A or B, and this also you can use A or B. And after this third one, you may have any combination of AB, right? So this thing is as it is A, here A or B, here also A or B, and before this you may have any combination of A and B, right? So this is the expression A plus B whole star, the third symbol always A, and the second symbol A or B, first symbol is also A or B. So this will be the expression. I hope this similar type of expressions we have seen in the first unit also, right? So you just write the thing like this, right? So here you may have any number of strings. So last three characters we're focusing. The last third character from the right end is always A, and the second place you may use A or B. First place also you may use A or B. So that is the thing. And we have so many examples here. If I like explain like this, we'll get so many, like infinite number of problems are there. So I cannot explain all those things. I'll give some homework problems also, practice problems also. I'll just try to finish this slide, and after that I'll give some problems. Okay. So construct regular expression for the language L which accept all strings with at least two B's. At least two B's. That means minimum is two B's. Minimum is two B's. So you should get minimum two B's, right? But I cannot estimate the position of B's here, right? So where I should keep B's, either first one or last one, they didn't mention like that, right? So just to place two B's, right? So in between this, place all the combination. That means before this, you may have anything, and in between this, we may have anything, and after this also, you may have anything. See, anyhow, that is your wish. You may want, you may consider or not. So that's why I'm keeping star here, right? Star in the sense you may consider that or you may not consider that, right? So that is the thing. So minimum is two B's. Two B's are mandatory and remaining things are your wish. You may consider A's or B's. right? So that is the expression mark. So two b's are mandatory, and before after I need to write remaining combinations here, right? So next is construct regular expression for the language which consists exactly b's, two b's, exactly two b's, exactly two b's. But I don't know the position of b's here. That means before this you may have any number of years. After this you may have any number of years. After this also you may have any number of years. See, if you observe the previous one, you are taking a plus b whole star. That means you may consider a's or b's. That means minimum is 2, maximum you can take any number of b's here. But here, exactly two b's in the sense, here are the two b's. You should not take any other b's in your expression. That's why I'm taking only a's here, right? So that is the thing for this. And next, construct regular expression which contains L having strings which should have at least 1 0 and at least 1 1, at least a single 0 and at least a single one. So that means if I take at least two b's in the sense we have considered two b's like this. But now at least a single 0 and at least single 1. That means here 0, here 1. But sometimes here it may be 0, sorry, it may be 1 and here it may be 0, right? And that means reverse process. So you can consider this one or you can consider this one. But before this, you may have any number of zeros and ones. You may have any number of zeros and ones. You may have any number of zeros and ones. Right? So like that, for this also, you need to write 0 plus 1 whole star, 0 plus 1 whole star, 0 plus 1 whole star. But any time you can consider this one or this one. I don't know. First time whether you'll consider 0 or 1. 0 followed by 1 or 1 followed by 0. See here, I'm writing two expressions just like the previous one. We have two languages, L1 plus L2. You may consider this one or you may consider this one. So if it is L1, 0 followed by 1. If it is L2, 1 followed by 0. And before this, after this, you may have any combination of zeros and ones. So if you have, like in the question, if they ask like this, if you have two combinations like this, you need to write the language. So these are all some homework problems. You can take a screenshot and you can practice all these problems. Okay. So most of the problems are similar, like which we have discussed till now, right? So 5, and we have some 7 problems. See, in the 7th problem, they have given the question like finite automata, and they're asking for the regular expression from that. See here, if I see here, so you can take any number of zeros and any number of ones and self loop, in the sense that means star, right? Followed by 0 0 is mandatory. 0 0 is mandatory, and again in the last also zeros and ones whole star. So this is the expression for substring 0 0, right? This is actually NFA for substring 0 0. So in every NFA or in every string, 0 0 is mandatory. Before the 0 0 you may have any combination. After the 0 0 also you may have any combination, right? So these are all homework problems only. Try to practice them. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can put in the chat box. Thank you. That is the end of